And think you get a concert today. Thank you so much, Bryn. You will get to meet Bryn in a few moments. Hello, everyone. How are we this morning, afternoon, whatever? Yeah, so good. I'm so happy to hear it. My name is Dr. Amanda Neuber, and I have the greatest job in the world as the Director of Temple Honors. By now, you've met some of my beloved Honors Ambassadors, or HATs. They are here, heavily unpaid volunteers on a Sunday, because they love Temple Honors and they love meeting prospective families and sharing their experiences. So please pick their brains when you have a chance and ask them all of the questions that you have. We are not naive to the fact that two of your biggest questions that you will have today, and my friend over here already asked me one of them, which is, what is this honors thing all about? And also, what is honors going to do for me? I think those are very fair questions, and hopefully they will get answered in our show today. At this point, hopefully you have seen how amazing Temple University is, how great it is to attend such a large institution, a Research One university in the 6th largest city in the country. But maybe you're also interested in having a smaller community with more one-on-one attention, and that's where Temple Honors comes in. We show ourselves exactly as who we are, a super tight-knit community that is supportive, where students are encouraged and allowed to be unapologetically themselves, or at least feel safe while exploring who that self might be. Why I am so proud to do the work that I do, and I have been with this program for as long as most of the students have been alive, 18 years, is because our students are leading the lives they have only imagined, because at Temple Honors, we release the pressure valve. From day one, we emphasize collaboration over competition and learning for the sake of learning by emphasizing the honors pillars of intellectual curiosity, inclusive community, social courage, and integrity in leadership. Self-determination becomes the goal, and success becomes the byproduct. And my goodness, they are quite successful. We have students winning every major award, every fellowship, alums with jobs with the biggest countries, earning advanced degrees at the most prestigious medical schools, law schools, grad schools, every Ivy. You want proof? Prove it? Is that what I thought you heard you say? Okay, cool. So let me give you a sneak peek of some of my personal LinkedIn connections with Temple Honors alums, and just for fun, we'll start with the Ivies. Cassie went to Princeton, Jenna went to UPenn, Shali went to Columbia, Pat went to Brown, Jenny went to Cornell, Maggie, after her Fulbright in Mongolia, is now at Yale, and Hazim, a Rhodes Scholar, after getting his master's at Oxford, is now getting his PhD at Harvard. Mind you, they are not the only, not the first, and certainly not the last, getting fully paid advanced degrees at Ivies. I know what you're thinking, we're missing one. Dartmouth. It's embarrassing. Hats, I need one of you to step it up. Apparently, I have no one at Dartmouth. I don't know why. Must be all the land. They like a city. To make it up for you, though, I raise you 2 examples at Stanford, 2 at Duke, 1 at the University of Chicago, and 1 at MIT. Let's keep going. Anyone need a lawyer? Besides Duke and University of Chicago, I have connections at Harvard, Cornell, UCLA, UC Berkeley, Penn, Georgetown, NYU, Beasley. Maybe you don't want to go to grad school. Maybe you're in it for the paycheck. I got you too. Google, Nike, Apple, Amazon, Microsoft, Meta. Do we have anybody creative in the house? I'll just do the top row. Producer for Stephen Colbert, writer at Slate Magazine, photo editor at Time, Emmy-winning videographer, and Eli Laban actually just came this last Monday and did a Loungin' with Alumni series where he showed his documentary on that he made in Honduras this week. I'm sure no one here is interested in med school. None of you. None whatsoever. The limit does not exist for how many doctors I have. This barely scratches the surface, but if I have an emergency, I'll call Hari. When I need a new hip in my old age, I will call Kamali. When one of my honor students finally gives me a heart attack, I'll call Ramya. And when I start doom scrolling my very common cold symptoms and convince myself I'm dying, I will call Anthony at Mayo Clinic to assure me that I'm not. Honestly, I could keep going for hours. This is one of my favorite games to play. Partnered with extended stories about every single student in these photos and hundreds more. You may have noticed that some of the headshots actually have a similar red background. You can see it on Grace's right there. And that's because these alums were also all hats. So the honors ambassadors that you've met today will be some of these alumni success stories that I'm standing up here bragging about in the future. And I took all of those photos. So at the very least, come to Temple Honors and get a LinkedIn headshot photo that you can use for life. Prospective students, I promise you today is all about you, and I'm gonna get off this stage, and the show is going to go on, and trust me, it will be amazing. But for 1 second, I'm gonna talk to your families. Hello, moms and dads, and guardians, and grandparents, and aunts and uncles. You are all here today to help your baby choose a college. So it's only fair that I introduce you to my babies. Aww, yes, aren't they so cute? This is Lillian and Hazel. They are 4 and 7. We live in Philadelphia, and so we had some choices for kindergarten. So I know exactly what you're going through. I'm an educational psychologist, which means I am any elementary school teacher's worst nightmare, because I know too much and I am very picky. I cared about academics, of course, affordability, resources. But at the end of the day, the questions that were the loudest in my mind were, will she belong? Will she have friends? And will she be taken care of? And if you have some of those same questions, I think that after today, you will see that Temple Honors might just be the answer. Enough from me. Thank you again so much for being here. And now I hand it over to the students, and I had absolutely nothing to do with those little awards that are on that stage right there. Okay, bye.
Hello and welcome to Temple Honors.
Whether you're an overwhelmed student, an overwhelmed parent, or a younger sibling who can't believe they got dragged to yet another college presentation, we're so excited to have you here.
You're here to learn what Temple Honors is all about.
Most people will use this time to throw some wildly impressive statistics at you.
Like the total number of honor students is 2,163.
The average GPA is 3.95.
First year retention rate is 95%.
The most common name is Emily.
The average student's shoe size is 7.8965.
But then we did some thinking. And we realized there's only one thing enticing enough to capture the attention of every potential honor student.
A meaningless award ceremony! Congratulations, everyone. Congrats. We've wanted to host an award ceremony for so long, we knew this was our chance.
So we figured, why not just beg the honor staff for the job until they caved?
And cave they did.
So today, we'll be dishing out the most coveted awards of the year while walking you through what it's like to be a student in Temple Honors.
Wait, but first, you should probably know who we are.
My name is Courtney. I'm a first-year biology major with a nutrition minor on a pre-med track, born and raised here in Philadelphia. My favorite color is pink, obviously. I make my own jewelry, and I'm a part of the Temple Majorette dance team.
And my name is Christian, a first-year journalism major from Edison, New Jersey, which, yes, Central Jersey does indeed exist. I love playing the guitar, singing, and exploring Philly. My dream is to be a political correspondent on Good Morning America, so hopefully this isn't the last time you see me on a stage.
Like any good award show, we have our house musician, Bryn Davies.
Hi guys, I'm Bryn Davies. I hope you liked the opening number. I'm a first-year music education major from Pottstown, Pennsylvania. Really, I'm only here because Amanda Newber bribed me with the Sweet Baby Grand. But to all our winners, if you talk too long, I will play you off.
We we also have our red carpet correspondent, Eugene. Eugene, how are we doing today?
I'm still pretty confused about what you guys want me to do. You only gave me some very vague instructions. I don't even know what kind of award show this is. I don't see Octavia Spencer anywhere.
Fantastic! Now that you met all the important people,
Hello? What about me?
Oh yeah, we have our disembodied announcer, journalism major, Kevin Gruen.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here
it's time to
tonight.
get the show started.
Inspired by our director, Dr. Amanda Newber, we present to you the first, and quite possibly the last, The Newbies!
I'm your announcer, Kevin, and I'm joined by our hosts, Christian and Courtney.
Although we won't be up for any of the awards presented today,
Rude.
we do have award-worthy experience, even dating back to high school.
In high school, I was Spirit Squad president, student ambassador, dance captain, and choreographer for the Enginettes.
I was student council secretary, choir president, very active in theater, and participated in Family, Career, and Community Leaders of America. We even went to competitions. I made a planter.
Even though we would win every award if we were eligible, we're much too humble for that.
Regardless of who you were in high school, college is a time to meet new people, learn new things, and explore new interests. But you gotta pick a school first, and there's usually a lot to consider.
So let's get to it. Our first award of the night is Best Y Temple, and the nominees are
And the winner is Jack Brownfield.
Jack Brownfield is a scuba certified bio and psychology double major from Santa Cruz, California. And by the way, we're best friends.
Oh my God, I am so honored. I was not expecting this. I'm so unprepared. I came to Temple for a few reasons. First, I really wanted to participate in research as soon as possible, and Temple has so many opportunities as an R1 research university. In the first few weeks of my first semester, I was selected to be a part of the Ambler Research Lab, studying the forest ecology of a forest recovering from natural disaster. I've also been working on my own independent project on freshwater invertebrate communities, and I've presented my research a few times, and I'm planning to work on my first paper soon. Also, I came for the honors program. As someone coming from a small high school on the other side of the country, the smaller community of honors, the small class sizes, and the 1,300 living learning community were super helpful in getting me adjusted to college life and life in the city. Additionally, the options for drop-in advising and priority class registration were perfect for allowing me to reach for my goals of getting 2 degrees, studying abroad, and graduating in 4 years. Also, I just have so many people to thank. I'd like to thank the American Airlines Advantage program, the Schuylkill River Trail, vanilla lattes from Richie's, the green, not silver halal truck on 13th Street. Okay, thank you, bye.
Jack's story is so cool. Courtney, why did you choose Temple?
I applied to 20 schools all over the country and was very determined to leave my hometown of Philly. But when I came to the same event my senior year and heard more about honors, I was finally able to admit to myself that this is exactly where I could achieve what I was working towards. I couldn't let its proximity to home be the only reason I didn't go. In the honors program, I saw a space where I would be supported to try new things and challenge myself. After all, our motto is collaboration over competition, challenge by choice.
The choice for me to attend Temple, well, it wasn't really a choice at all. My dad works here. And, well, there he is. There he is, everyone. Got your fame. At first, I kind of struggled with that, but then I really started learning about all of the unique opportunities Temple and honors could offer me, and here I have the best of both worlds, the resources of a very large university and the feel of a small liberal arts school. Now I can't really imagine myself anywhere else.
Wow, choosing a college is hard, and by this point in the show, you're probably thinking, I'm having a great time. But how does this whole honors thing work?
Oh yeah, like the whole point.
Honors is the interdisciplinary hub of Temple University. We are a tight-knit community full of motivated, eclectic students, diverse in background and academic interests.
We have our own classes, academic advisors, a living learning community, 11 student organizations, and lots of wonderful people.
I can tell you that your expectations of Temple Honors can be pretty different from what it's really like here.
Let's throw it back to our red carpet correspondent, Eugene, to hear from more of our Honor Student of the Year nominees.
Shreya, hey.
Hi.
What's up?
Hi. Aren't you supposed to be interviewing me?
Oh, right. Who are you wearing?
Okay, anyway, when I first came to Temple, I expected it to be the classic cutthroat academic environment I had gotten used to in high school. But luckily, honors really does value community over competition. And it turns out it's much easier to do impressive things when you aren't budgeting time to cry every night because your peers actually support and uplift you. Thanks to honors, I managed to complete 4 internships across 4 fascinating fields: psychology, law, international relations, and government. I managed to TA 2 classes, political philosophy and law and American society. I studied abroad in Rome, Italy, and got paid to write poetry about it. I earned a department distinction for my capstone research on religious nationalism in South Asia. I won the Schwarzkopf Endowed Award for International Relations. I won the prestigious Critical Language Scholarship from the US Department of State. And I completed a fully funded fellowship at the top public policy program in the country at UC Berkeley. But ultimately, the best part of all of it was knowing that when I got back to the Honors Lounge, I would get to hear about all the amazing things all my other friends in honors were up to. I'm so glad that my initial expectations were proven wrong.
Thanks.
Thanks, Shreya. There are so many perks to being a part of Temple Honors.
Like super priority registration, which allows us to register for classes before the rest of the university.
My favorite nerd perk, graduate student library privileges, woo-hoo! Which allows us to take out books for the whole semester.
The Honors Bulletin, which keeps us up to date on all things honors, like field trips, jobs, internships, and very, very important news, like when Big Bird became small.
And as Shreya mentioned, our amazing honors community spaces in Titelman Learning Center.
Speaking of, our next award is Excellence in Study Space Design for a Contemporary Student. And the nominees are
And the winners are Deep and Darren.
Deep is a bioengineering major and an ultimate frisbee superstar. Darren is a pharmaceutical science major and an avid runner. But did you know Kevin is a martial arts instructor?
Yeah! We'd like to thank the Huddle! Bam! The comfy couches for my sitting and napping needs, the whiteboards, the shining silver armor I'll buy when I'm rich, the random books about death.
That's dark, bro.
Oh, my bad. The amazing staff that will help us with our professional and scholarly needs. We have Brian, Danae, Lizzie, Shannon,
Jackie, Frank, Casey, Addie.
Amanda!
We'd also be remiss to forget the Honors Lounge. More comfy couches. Hotbed Fridays. I'd like to thank coffee.
And coffee only.
The black and white color and 3D printers. The fireplace that turns into a fish tank.
That's just a screen.
The piano that neither of us can play. And the board games and chess.
Where I school deep on the daily.
We met in the Huddle during Welcome Week, and now we're best bros, winning awards.
The honor spaces are not just a great place to do work, but to meet fellow honor students as well. And whenever you need someone to talk to, the advisor's always happy to listen.
As Deep and Darren mentioned, one of the best parts of the honor spaces are that our advisors live there.
You get to pick the honors advisor that fits your personality and needs.
Shannon has helped me pick classes and is currently training me and Christian as honors peer mentors. Frank helped me with housing and developing a love for gritty.
Jackie is my queen. In fact, I was in her office when I got the email being selected as an anchor on Temple Update. I think she cheered louder than I did. Jackie and Janae wrote my letters of recommendation for the Media and American Politics in New Hampshire course. Every 4 years, this class visits the New Hampshire primary events to practice and develop our journalism skills alongside major press and candidates. I received honors credit for it and made a new honors friend, Sydney. Hi, Sydney.
Hi, Christian. Hi, everyone. I'm Sydney. I'm a senior studying French, political science, and journalism. Getting to go to New Hampshire with Christian was amazing, and I got first-hand experience in the fields that I've been studying for 4 years. My time at Temple has been amazing and full of transformative learning experiences. Besides studying in New Hampshire, I was also able to study abroad at Sciences Po Lyon in France, where I got my diploma in French and European studies, immersed myself in French culture, and ate way too many pain au chocolat. After taking the honors first-year seminar as a freshman, I became a peer mentor for the class my junior and senior years. Getting to lead a classroom made me realize that I love teaching and inspired me to apply for Teach for America. After graduating in May, I'll be joining Teach for America's and AmeriCorps in Philadelphia, where I'll be teaching K-4 special education classes while also getting my master's in education. I'll be using my honors teaching experience to help make education more equitable and accessible in a city that taught me so much.
Amazing. Thanks, Sydney.
Honors classes are great. You'll take a minimum of 10 while you're here, but a lot of honors students take as many as they can.
They're smaller and more discussion-based and offer that motivating best kind of intellectual challenge.
As a pre-med student, I can take all of my foundation science requirements as honors classes, which are much smaller and more focused than non-honors classes.
But the best part is that honors classes are designed to be taken outside of your major. Like right now, I'm in an honors class on the environment with an engineering professor learning about sustainability. Now I can use words like troposphere in everyday conversation.
That leads us to our next award for innovatively, intellectually, immersive, stimulating honors special topic course. And to present, we have senior Lily Fleischer.
Lily is a senior film and media arts major from Baltimore, Maryland, and a self-proclaimed chicken tender connoisseur of Temple's campus. Personally, I prefer hamburgers.
Honors courses are the very core of our program. They make us laugh. They make us cry. They introduce us to new friends. They help us grow. They create memories and open our eyes to new experiences. Honors courses can satisfy your major requirements, your general education requirements, or that sounds like the coolest class ever requirements. We call these honors special topics, unique one-off courses that combine the niche passions of our students and faculty. And the nominees are podcast making, journalistic and entertaining storytelling using Honor's very own podcast studio, Shakespeare in the movies, analyzing Shakespeare's plays and film adaptations, learning about America through McDonald's, studying McDonald's to analyze production and consumption, labor and buying, and globalization and local change. Broadway Bound, composing and enjoying musical theater, looking at shows throughout Broadway history. And special topics in Kevin, the life and times of the greatest honor student to ever live. And the winner is, wow, we have a 4-way tie amongst the actual classes.
Hey, I think the life of Kevin would be an excellent study.
I took all of these and I couldn't pick a favorite. Honor's vision is for all students to become well-rounded creators of knowledge. I was able to work each of these courses into my film studies. For instance, I'm using the composition skills that I learned in Broadway Bound to write music for my senior thesis sitcom pilot, Music Therapy. Ooh, maybe I'll win a real Emmy one day. No offense to the newbies. Taking classes outside your major teaches you to think about your major in new ways.
Thanks, Lily. Honors offers so many opportunities for exploration and growth. The foundation of that starts at REACT, our first-year seminar. Christian and I were in the same section last semester, and that's how we became friends.
Let's throw it to Eugene, who's with the nominees for the Best Friends Since First Year Seminar Award.
I'm here with Chase and Alana, who both took REACT together last semester. Tell us, what is Honors REACT and what makes it so special?
Well, REACT is an acronym. It stands for Read, Engage, Act, Consider, and Team Up. And it's also what we learn to do in the class. We aren't expected to just absorb the material, but we're really pushed to react, think critically, question, and reflect.
We spend time digging deep into the 4 pillars of Temple Honors:
You know, intellectual curiosity,
Discover your passions and how to focus on learning rather than grades.
inclusive community,
Collaboration over competition and appreciating everyone's lived experience.
social courage,
The confidence to advocate for yourself and others.
and integrity in leadership.
Working towards being authentic agents of change.
All first-year students take it at the same time with the same syllabus, so it's a great shared learning experience that really ties us together as a big honors group.
Coming from Washington, the state, not the district, the honors community was a huge draw for me, and I found that React was one piece of the program where that community feel really thrives. I made many connections that are still important to my experience here at Temple.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Chase and Alana.
There's so many opportunities available to Temple Honor students outside of class.
Throughout my first year at Temple, I have joined the majorette dance team, the Owlettes. I'm a student worker and ambassador for Temple Honors, and I have begun planning to study abroad at Temple's Japan campus.
Currently, I'm a sports anchor on our morning news show, Temple Update. To be completely honest, I don't know how or why I ended up as a sports anchor, but I'm very grateful to be on air nonetheless. I also write for the yearbook and work in Klein Career Services.
You know who else has done some amazing things outside of the classroom? Emily. Here are the nominees for Best Honor Student named Emily.
And the winner is Emily.
Emily is an honors student currently living in Philadelphia and loves romantic comedies. And Emily is an honors student currently living in Philadelphia and loves romantic comedies. And Kevin is a first-year student and his first movie is A Walk to Remember.
Wow, what an honor to win this award and to share it with Emily. Amazing.
We accept this award on behalf of all Emilys everywhere.
You know, Emily, we've done some pretty cool things outside of the classroom here at Temple.
I totally agree. I get a lot of weird looks when I tell people I'm a poli-sci major on the pre-med track, but through my experiences, I've been able to find the intersection. I'm really interested in social determinants, the aspects of our lives that influence our health, like politics, education, and access. I work as a pharmacy technician, giving vaccines and learning about insurance policy. And not to brag, but patients often tell me they can't even feel the shot. Over the summer, I worked as an access to care intern, helping patients get the care they deserve at a low-cost clinic. I also am president of the Youth Education and Maternal Support Association, where we get to tutor local second graders in reading and phonics. And most recently, I became one of 2 student representatives on the Educational Programs and Policies Committee on the Temple University Faculty Senate. The nerd in me is really fascinated with the power of policy, and these experiences set me up to influence systemic healthcare in the future as a doctor.
When I first started in marketing, I had no idea what field I wanted to be in. Through internships in insurance and finance, I quickly realized that these fields were not for me. I did love media and entertainment though, so I started looking for experiences in those spaces. Now, for the past 3 years, I've been the public engagement coordinator for the Temple News, Temple's editorially independent student newspaper on campus. If you can't tell, I do PR for them. Fun fact, when I started at TTN, this role didn't exist until I created it. Over the summer, I was a super commuter from Philly to New York City, working with Paramount Pictures. I worked on publicity campaigns for Transformers, Rise of the Beasts, Mission Impossible, Dead Reckoning Part 1, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutant Mayhem, Paw Patrol, The Mighty Movie, and Bob Marley, One Love. This winter, they asked me back as a temporary executive assistant, and I got to work with the stars of the movie at press junkets and the premiere for the new Mean Girls. While this is my first award show, I've already been to several movie premieres, so I feel pretty confident in this space. Although, there are not nearly as many celebrities here as I'm used to.
Is that Kevin Bacon?
Did someone say Kevin?
Never mind.
Thanks, Emilys.
You know, another great way to get involved outside the classroom through the sponsor of today's event, Honor Student Organizations. Let's take a minute to hear a word from our sponsor.
Oh no! You just got to Temple, and the clubs are aplenty, but you can't pick one. There's just too many! Well, no more. Introducing Honors Orgs. Orgs for Honors. Temple Honors has 5. That's right, 5 organizations for you to choose from. Crafts, chats, networking, you name it. Our patented design gives you the ultimate honors experience, and they're all dishwasher safe. The possibilities are endless. We have honors creatives for all your hot gluing needs. Temple Honors Appalachia for when hot gluing isn't enough. First gen honors and honorables of color to meet students of similar backgrounds. And honors peer mentors, the solution to all of your problems, not guaranteed. As a special bonus, if you call now, we'll double your order. That's right, 10 honors orgs for the price of 5. That's a $50 value for free, plus shipping and handling. This includes events by Honors Activities Board and Blazers, courtesy of Business Honors Student Association. Join a viral TikTok by Honors social media team, or share all your opinions through Honors Student Forum. You can even volunteer locally with Honors Community Outreach. But wait, there's more. Call today and we'll include a free hat with your order. This offer won't last long, so don't hesitate. Call 1-800-555-ORGS today. That's 1-800-555-ORGS.
Courtney, what are you looking for?
A transition.
To what?
To talk about research. Did you know that Temple is an R1 school, which is the highest Carnegie research classification, and honor students are heavily involved?
Hey, Eugene, do we have any research celebrities here today?
We sure do. Oh my God. It's Danielle Wahid. Danielle, can you tell us a bit about your research? The people are dying to know. This is so exciting for me.
I've been quite busy conducting research in various capacities within my 3 years at Temple. I'm a proud graduate of the Louis Stokes Minority Participation Fellowship, learning the foundations of research techniques. Currently a researcher at the Lewis Katz Medical School within the Metabolic Disease Department, where I'm monitoring the progression of hepatic adiposity and androgen concentrations in female mice. This involves identifying significant biomarkers, monitoring gestation levels, assisting with liver cell perfusions, operating an isoflurane anesthesia machine, implanting dihydrotestosterone pellets, and executing numerous anatomical dissections. I'm also an intern researcher for Think Neuro organization in the opioid policy cohort, where I gather resources on the current opioid policies and interview stakeholders on what can be improved nationwide.
I'm obsessed. Can I get your autograph? Maybe later. Thank you. Callista.
Hi, Eugene. Through the Creative Arts Research and Scholarship Grant, I am conducting a historical and ethnomusicology research project on the Indonesia diaspora and how music aids in religious and community belonging in Philadelphia through a series of recorded oral history interview protocols.
Jules.
Hi, Eugene. Last spring, I participated in a liberal arts undergraduate research award analyzing eugenics in American literature and social thought from 1840 to 1965. This summer, I will be a Diamond Research Scholar, conceptualizing my own project on gender policing in America in both the legal and social spheres, conducting qualitative interviews as well as a longitudinal historical analysis.
Tanishka.
Hey! At the Civil and Environmental Engineering Lab, I researched the correlation between potent polyfluoroalkyl substances in microplastics in the Delaware River using solid phase extraction and analyzing the results through liquid chromatography and ion chromatography in order to ensure our drinking water is safe.
And I'm a Sunken Wiseman Scholar in the College of Liberal Arts, researching reformative drug prevention programming and recidivism in BIPOC populations nationwide.
Amazing, guys, amazing.
Honor students are so cool.
And being in Philadelphia makes it so easy to get connected to opportunities all throughout the city.
Our next award celebrates honor students who have taken advantage of Philadelphia. Here are the nominees for Ben Franklin's #1 biggest Eagles fan, personified Philly cheesesteak. And the winner is Abby Aguilar.
Abby Aguilar is a first-year graphic design major from Blackwood, New Jersey. Her favorite vacation spot is Quebec, Canada, but personally I prefer the shores of Honolulu, but whatever.
Thank you so much for this award. I'm so glad I decided to wear my nicest hat shirt for this momentous occasion. I could not be more honored to represent my favorite city. The rich culture of Philadelphia has had an enormous influence on my career as an artist. Last month, my honors art history class gave me a great excuse to see the Mythical Creatures, China and the World exhibit at the Philadelphia Museum of Art. And yes, I know what you're thinking, there is art in the building behind the Raki statue. But seriously, I can't accept this award without thanking some of my teachers and senior influences here at Temple, as their appreciation for Philadelphia and the arts goes far beyond their working titles. Several of the murals and installations around the city are thanks to them and their creative teams. But I love Philly for more than just the artistic inspiration, though. Just last week, me and my student organization, the Temple University Philippine American Council, or TUPAC, hosted a scavenger hunt around the city. My favorite part was visiting the busy streets of the Italian markets. Oh, and I took a selfie with a parrot, which is also pretty cool too. As a third-generation owl, shout out to my family, I am so proud to be making my own Temple and Philadelphia story. So, to my family and all of the creatives of Philadelphia, thank you.
Courtney, you're a Philly native. The people want to know. What's your favorite Philly spot?
Penn's Landing, Columbus Boulevard.
Favorite restaurant?
Definitely Akinam Nam on Walnut Street.
How about favorite photo spot?
Sierra Green.
Okay, favorite music venue?
I really like the Adele.
Okay, finally, best ice cream.
Vita, the gelateria. Perfecto.
Besides all the incredible opportunities that going to college in a major city like Philadelphia has to offer, we also have fantastic study abroad options with honors classes at Temple's overseas campuses in Rome, Tokyo, and Oviedo.
Honors also offers summer programs in Prague and in Merida, Mexico. And if none of those float your boat, look at some of the awesome places our honorables have been.
As our advisors always say, welcome to Temple.
Now go away! Although it can be tough to see your friends go abroad, it's a lot tougher to say goodbye to our beloved honor seniors.
As freshmen, we'd like to take a moment to honor those who came before us, those who paved the way with their honors excellence, and who sadly have to leave us this year.
Guys, calm down. We're just graduating.
It's like I can still see them working in the lounge.
I took that picture on Tuesday.
It's so hard to say goodbye.
I'm staying in Philly.
We'll never forget you.
Add me on LinkedIn.
So what's coming up next for you, Courtney?
This summer, I'll be spending my time doing research with the Fels Cancer Research Institute at Temple's Lewis Katz School of Medicine. How about you?
I'll be headed to Barcelona for 2 months to partake in a journalism internship through Klein Go.
That's amazing.
Thanks, Courtney. All right, now the moment you've all been waiting for.
Our last award of the night.
Here are the nominees for Honor Student of the Year.
And the winner is... You know what? This is silly. We are all clearly winners.
And besides, awards like this really create competitive performance goal-oriented environments that foster unhealthy rivalries and negatively impact collaboration, creativity, and artistic expression.
You know, research shows that pitting students against each other diminishes motivation and increases maladaptive behaviors.
Oh, you have got to be kidding me.
Kevin, it's a fake award show. It's all in good fun.
Listen, it's just, I had something planned. I had something really good planned.
Just let him have his moment.
And look, I've never been to one of these things before, and I just think about how many people wanted this so bad, and how many people just cried over this. And look, I think everyone looks great tonight, but in that case, why is everyone stressing about this?
Oh, you're just gonna do the Mean Girl speech, aren't you?
A piece for Courtney Worrell, a partial spring fling queen. A piece for Christian Lee. A piece for Bryn Davies.
Yeah, okay, he's just doing the Mean Girl speech.
A piece for Eugene Pham. He fractured his spine and still looks like a rock star. And for somebody else. 'Cause I'm just Kev. Everything's perfect in my head. Is it my destiny to live and die a life of honors mentality? I'm just Kev. I just wanna learn and drink hot bevs. What will it take for them to see the man behind the grades and befriend me? I'm just Kev and I'm enough, and I'm great at doing stuff. So hey, world, check me out, 'cause I'm just Kev. I'm just Kev. Put that honors hand in mine. So hey, world, check me out. Yeah, I'm just Kev.
Well, that was fun.
So, based on the dagger eyes Amanda has been shooting us this entire show, I'm guessing this is the last ever Newbie Awards.
No matter who you are, where you come from, or what you want to do, we know you'll find your place and your people here at Temple Honors.
In an environment that's supportive and collaborative, not competitive, and where the challenges you pursue are entirely your choice. Like standing up here and hosting a fake award show.
Before we wrap up, we have a few announcements.
Have questions about anything you heard here today? Honors staff and students, including us, will be sticking around right here in the auditorium and lobby, and we'll be happy to chat.
The Honors LLC in 1300 Residence Hall is open for viewing from 1 p.m. until 3 p.m. and is located at the corner of 13th Street and Cecil B. Moore Avenue. The first year heads have cleaned their rooms. We hope. Be sure to check it out.
We hope you'll join us next year as the class of 2028. Thank you.
you.
Tonight, I can take the heat, baby, best believe that's the moment I shine. 'Cause every romance shakes and it bends, don't give a damn. When the night's here, I don't do tears, baby, no chance. I could dance, I could dance, I could dance. Watch me dance, dance the